Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of this podcast. And guys, in this episode, I can promise you that I will help you with your low views on your videos. Okay? I am going to bring a permanent solution to this problem. It's probably not what you think. Okay? Now let's get started. How does this whole thing start? So, I was having dinner with friends, and one of my friends was basically telling me that, well, I have very low views on my videos, which is the case. Right now, I don't have that many views. And depending on when you're watching this video, maybe by then I'll have more views than Mr. Beast. Who knows? But at the moment, I don't have that many views, okay? And so my friend was telling me, hey, you need to do something about those views, okay? And another friend was basically asking me, look, how do you stay motivated and how do you keep going if you don't have many views, okay? And this is what I want to help you guys with, okay? So here's the thing. My question to this is, well, you don't have many views, okay? Your view count is low, okay? And here's my question to you is, in compared to what? Right? So what are you comparing yourself to? Okay. So very often, you are basically, so people will tell you, oh, your view count is low, etc. How many views do they have? These are people, they've never done anything in their life. They've never shot a video. So they have 0 views. They have fewer than you, but they're telling you, oh, your view count is low. But here's the thing, in compared to what? And I'm going to show you just one tiny little thing, one tiny little mindset shift that's going to make a huge difference. So if you compare your views to 0, 200 views, that's, my math is bad. Technically, it's not this, but that's 200 times more than 0 views. So if you have 200 views, it is better than 0, which is the default if you do not do anything. Right? And if that doesn't strike a chord, then let me ask you something, okay? So, I don't know, we tend to forget things and take things for granted, okay? So just imagine you are a street performer, right? And let's imagine now you have 200 people who stop to watch you. So try to imagine in your mind, how big is this crowd? It's huge. It's a huge crowd. Have you ever seen street performer when there are like 20 people waiting and watching? It's a huge crowd. But somehow, online, when you get 200 people, then you start crying about, oh, I didn't get that many people and stuff, right? 200 people is 200 people. It doesn't matter if it's online, if it's offline. And all these people are giving you your attention. And the default, please understand, the default is 0. 0 because everybody's busy, everybody has stuff to do, and everybody's worried about themselves. They only care first about themselves. So 200 people who basically give you their attention, that's 200 times more than 0. Okay? This is how I want you to look at things. Okay? And when you look at your view count and you start thinking, oh, it's low, ask yourself, in compared to what? And then have this image in your head of you in the streets performing and 200 people around you. That's a huge crowd. It is a huge crowd. Okay. So, my metric, there's one metric that I have. Okay. So there's this first thing, which is, hey, dude, it's better than 0. All right. The metric that I have is, and that's the core metrics, the main metric is if at the end of this video, I can answer one question, and the answer to that question is yes, then this is a good video. Doesn't matter what anybody says. So the question to ask myself is, if someone takes the time out of their day to give this video a chance, are they going to get value out of it? If the answer is yes, this is a good video. Then the algorithm might decide to show it to some person and show it to another person and blah, blah, blah. It's a different story, okay? So there is the quality of the video and how happy you are with the video, and then the results of the video, right? Which depends on the algorithm and all that kind of stuff. But as long as you are happy with the quality of the video, and you can say that, dude, if you give this video a chance, this is going to bring you value, then it's an awesome video. Okay. And that is the motivation. Keep doing awesome videos. Maybe someone is, maybe someday is going to blow up or whatever. I don't know. But someone stops there. Those 200 people that I'm mentioning, they stop there. They're going to get great value out of it. Okay. So that's the thing. So I will be very honest with you guys in terms of like the metrics. Okay. The how I create this content. So when you're a content creator, people will tell you, hey, go in the analytics or go follow trends and then check what people are looking for and not searching. You make content with this and blah, blah, blah. And then look at the analytics. And then I haven't done any of that stuff. This podcast has been running. I stopped it for quite a while, but I think I started in like 2018. Okay. And I should have had more episodes than this. But anyway, and the whole time I never looked at the analytics. Never. I do not look at the analytics. And people have told me, oh, it's a big mistake. Your podcast could blow up if you looked at the analytics and then you optimize for this keyword, then you optimize for blah, 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 etc. Right? Here's my take. I don't ask you to do the same thing, right? The name of this podcast is Freedom by Choice. This is how I live my life. Okay. And it's a personal choice. You can tell me whatever the hell you want. And the objective of this podcast for me is very different than maybe the podcast you have, which is, I want to make money with the podcast. My podcast is basically to share my experience with the world. Okay. And because of this, I have decided that if I start looking at those numbers, okay, then what will end up happening inevitably is that you start then running after the numbers instead of running after the quality and running after the things that you have to say and you can bring value to people. Okay. Then it's going to be, oh, wait, I need to do a video on this topic just because, it's trendy right now and I need to do this, blah, blah, blah. Even though you don't know anything about the freaking topic, you do not care about the topic and, stuff like that. Me, here's the thing. And it's been the case my whole career and my whole life is, I want to be professional, meaning that I cannot give you advice on anything that I haven't done myself. And so it's the same thing in my content. My content, everything that's here, it might not necessarily be what people are searching for and what's trendy. It's what I know I can bring value to people with. It's my experience. I have done it, and then I can talk about it for hours. And this is how I make my content. Now, maybe it's not really interested in this topic, blah, blah, blah. Well, no worries, okay? The objective of my podcast is not to follow trends and just run after the numbers, right? So that's the reason why my podcast is organized this way. And guys, I haven't looked at the analytics, but anyway, I'm just giving you a different perspective. Now, one thing I want to say as well is this, when you build a business, you don't build a business just for the sake of building a business. There is an objective at the end. And the objective is usually, it's towards your happiness, whatever that means to you. Okay. So, your life is easier and it's happier, happiness. Okay. So me, in my case, my business, it brings me, so I create automation. Okay. And I teach people how to create automations, right? And these automations, so automation here, then the automations will bring me peace of mind, and peace of mind brings me happiness. This is how it works. But the end goal is to be happy. Okay. And I want you to understand something is, these automations that I've created, they're just a tiny fraction of the equation. It's a small piece of the puzzle. Okay. Meaning that there's so much more in there. Obviously, they contribute and everything has to compound and come together to get to that direction, which is happiness. But there's so many other things. And the other things is your mindset, your outlook on life. Okay. So why am I saying this is all the automations in the world are not going to fix a broken mindset and a broken outlook on life. When I say broken, I'm talking from my perspective. Sorry, it's my opinion. Please, it's just my opinion. But here's the thing. Remember what I was telling you before is if you, in your mind, 200 views is, oh my God, I'm going to die. And this is the end of the world and blah, 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 etc. There's no amount of automations that's going to fix it. I have automations I'm posting on many social media accounts. And, on these accounts, sometimes I'll get 200 views, sometimes I'll get 100 views, sometimes I'll get, I don't know, like 50 or something. Some people will be depressed, don't eat. This is 50 people. Well, and it compounds. Okay. I have hundreds. Okay. But if you have automations that allow you to do this, but your outlook on life is, oh man, I should be getting millions of views. My amount of technical skills and automations is going to bring you to the happiness. Okay. So you need to fix this. You need to fix that kind of like outlook on life. And that's why I made this video, which is, I'm going to give you an example. There's this little girl. She's my little pumpkin. She's like the most precious thing I have in my life right now. She's just the best. And I don't know. And she will show me, oh, look, I have 10 likes. I have 20 views and stuff. And she is amazed. She has 10 likes and she has 20 views and she is happy. All right. She is happy. But then down the road, I don't know what happens. Now, you have 1,000 likes or oh man, I only had 1,000 likes, and it's fascinating to see the transformation of someone who understands, and please be one of these people. We have it as a kid, we kind of like lose it as an adult. But I want you to understand something like basic principles. My life is directed by principles. The principle is that by default, you should expect 0. 0 is the default. This is the default. So if you get 0, hey, it's just the default. It's just statistics. It's math. Okay, be ready for it. Anything above this is good, right? And if you have this attitude, this is bigger than business. So some people say, yeah, if you have this attitude, you're not going to improve the content. You're not going to do the blah blah blah, etc. No, you are going to be happy, which is the end goal of everything that we're doing. You are going to be happy. You're not going to be one of those miserable people who complains that they don't have enough likes or anything like that. Okay. So anyway, that was kind of like my way of fixing that for you. If you are at a stage where you are building a channel, you're building something, and you feel like nobody is listening, then please remember those things. Is any view is better than 0, because the default, guess what, is freaking 0. Okay. If someone takes time out of their day to watch your stuff, you already won. And your only metric should be, as I said, if someone takes time out of their day to give my video a chance, or my audio, or my whatever, about your email, are they going to get value out of it? If the answer is yes, then you won. And just keep doing this. Okay. So you have a choice of being happy. And if you're happy, you're going to find the energy to go out and do it again. Okay. I do all these videos every single day. Again, right now, because I don't look at the analytics and all that kind of stuff, my channel is not growing as fast as someone will dress up like a clown and show their butt on TV or something like that. Yeah, no worries. That's not what I'm after. I'm after giving you quality information that I feel I'm qualified to give you, because I've been there, done that, and I truly believe I can bring you value. It's trendy, it's popular, it's blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter to me. And that's kind of like how I see it. Now, is it good for business? Is it not good for business? I don't really care. For me, it's good for life. It's good for happiness, which at the end of the day is the end goal of everything I am doing. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys. So now if it resonates with you, if it actually helps you, then it means just let me know in the comments. And if you're one of those people who is in that phase where you don't have that many views, keep going. Okay. Keep going. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.